What is up, guys? Welcome to episode number 60 of Diggity Cast. I'm Jeff James. As always with me, I'm joined by the incredible, the beautiful, the bootylicious, the bodacious, the luscious Brody Faults.
Making me blush over here, man.
Absolutely. You know what else would make us blush? Following us on Instagram and Twitter. Woo! Follow us at Diggity Podcast. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Username is Diggity. Subscribe to the audio version of the podcast that you're listening to right now, if you haven't, on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Spotify, wherever you're listening to. You can subscribe, you can follow us, and you can get that sweet, sweet, sweet ear food that we produce twice a week. Disgusting. Brody shakes his head in disgust. You know what else you can do? You can listen to audiobooks on us by heading over to audibletrial.com/diggity to get a free audiobook and a free 30-day free trial. You can get access to over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle, or your MP3 player. So head on over to audibletrial.com/diggity. That's Diggity for your free audiobook download and 30-day free trial. I want to sound like Oprah at the end there. It's Audible.
You get an audiobook.
Audible.
You get an audiobook.
It's my favorite audiobooks. Oh my God. I hate it so much. Let's go on Oprah one day. What did you play this weekend, my dude?
I played some Division 2, as always. Mm-hmm. And I actually played a while back when we had oh God, why am I'm blanking out on the name, but the people who made Oxenfree. What's their next game? Oops, probably shouldn't have brought it up. Yeah, I remember the premise of it. Can't think of the name. Damn it. After Party. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, the people who made Oxenfree and are making After Party, I finally went through and beat Oxenfree because that was something I brought up that I had not actually done. I had played it and gotten, a decent chunk into it, but yeah, I finally just kind of buckled down and beat it. So there's that.
Good for you.
Fantastic game. Not like a game where you go in and need some skill to play. It's more narrative driven, but still fantastic game.
That's awesome. I dabbled a little bit into some Overwatch and dabbled a little bit on the Switch and didn't really, this weekend was pretty packed for me. It was all over the place.
Yeah.
This weekend coming up isn't too bad, and I'm going to be taking my Switch with me as I head to Phoenix next week to enjoy the hot desert that somehow people decide to live in. And I'll get some playtime for sure, and on my Switch, I'm thinking about getting actually trials at that point.
Yeah, you should have bought it when it was on sale.
Yeah,
it might still be on sale, but I don't think so.
I'll figure it out.
Last week before.
Play some sort of game on the plane. It's a 3.5-hour flight from Detroit, so
you don't want trials then, because trials you got to be online for. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, but I'm thinking you do.
What if this guy's a preferred American Airlines member?
Oh, look at you. Fucking high roller over here. I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah. No. I am the 1% on American Airlines. I am a fucking peasant on United. I mean nothing to United Airlines at all.
Put you in storage. You go in with the luggage.
Just like those dogs they killed. Did you not hear about that?
No, I did not.
Well, United had a hard time. They pulled that Asian guy off the flight and then busted his face up. He ended up being a doctor, so that didn't go well. And then a week later.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. And then a week later, they put some dogs in the the carry-on compartments above the seats and killed both of them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is old news, man. It's probably two weeks after they almost killed the Asian guy. They almost killed the two dogs. Yeah.
I remember that one, but I don't remember the dog one.
Yeah, I know. They killed two dogs, and then a week later after that, they said you couldn't bring your emotional support squirrel on the flight. What a bunch of dicks. Anyways, upcoming games. April 9th, Bendy and the Ink Machine is coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It's an awesome game. Dangerous Driving comes to PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Falcon Age comes to the PS VR. Hearthstone Rise of Shadows comes to PC. Shovel Knight Showdown comes to PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. And Shovel Knight Treasure Trove comes to PlayStation 4 and Switch. On April 10th, you have one game, which is Vaporum, coming to PS4 and Xbox One. On April 11th, you have Vaporum coming to Switch, which I don't get the one-day thing. I mean,
I don't know. Something about a lot of Switch games. Well, a lot of Switch games come out on Thursdays. That's a pretty common thing.
By their store update.
Yeah.
Weedcraft Inc. comes to the PC, which that's a very intriguing looking game if you haven't looked into that. April 16th, Anno 1800 comes to PC. Dreams Early Access is available on PS4. Eternity, The Last Unicorn comes to Xbox One. Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 HD Remaster comes to Xbox One and Switch. God, those names are insane. Ghost Giant comes to the PlayStation VR. My Time at Portia or Portia? Portia?
Don't know.
Okay.
I have no clue.
If you can't find the game, how to pronounce it's my fucking fault. That comes to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions comes to Nintendo Switch, and World War Z comes to PC, PS4, and Xbox One. World War Z actually looks really weird, like really wicked, like super, super cool. How many zombies can basically use each other to climb and make walls and shit, and like you'll be at the top of like
they just like in the movie they all like pyramid up,
use each other.
Crazy.
It's messed up.
So on this upcoming games, there's a lot on here only because there's 2 Tuesdays worth of games coming out. So going forward now we'll just have the next week, but because now our show goes up on Wednesday, it doesn't make sense to have it the previous day's releases on there. So, but I have heard that Dangerous Driving is kind of like a spiritual successor to the I'm drawing a blank. Car games. Gosh, I am out of it today. I'm so sorry.
Car games.
I'm very tired. The one that was really well known for Burnout.
Okay.
Yeah, the one's known for like the whole crash game mode and things like that. I'm a little tired. I am very sorry. I can't think of anything right now. And there's been a big stink about the Anno 1800 because it's an Epic Game Store exclusive.
Oh my god!
Because that's what the internet likes to bitch about right now.
Someone on Reddit posted this, like those starter packs, those memes. It's like the I won't install the Epic Games launcher starter pack, and it was just like a desktop, and it had the fucking Steam shortcut, it had the Origin shortcut, it had another shortcut to another fucking launcher, and then it had the Epic Games Store launcher on it. And it's like, bitch, you're gonna download it. You have to download it. That's the whole fucking point. That was last episode, though. We don't need to get into that. Let's get into the news, my dude. Hit us up with the first piece.
All right, so Nintendo's mobile games are still killing it right now. For the last quarter, they grossed approximately $85 million worldwide. And this is across the App Store and Google Play Store. This is up 6% from the $80 million that they made in quarter one of 2018. This is actually down from last quarter, though. But so the quarter four for 2018 was $112.3 million, and quarter one of 2017 was at $106.6 million.
That's still really good.
Yeah.
I mean, a whole year goes by and you lose, a couple percent points like that, and I still carry on.
Yeah, it's amazing. But Fire Emblem's Heroes is leading the pack with $46.6 million.
Holy shit.
Keep in mind, this is a free-to-play game, and the only time you purchase anything is if you want to buy like the orbs to use in the gacha lottery bullshit.
Hey, that's $46 million for the bullshit.
Yeah, no kidding. Dragalia Lost brought in 23.4 million. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, I almost forgot the P on that. Camp brought in 12.9 million. Super Mario Run brought in 2.3 million, which, considering it came out what seems like forever ago, that's still kind of impressive. And Nintendo's mobile market is looking to go up with the release of Dr. Mario World and Mario Kart Tour later this year. Woo. So I can only imagine that Mario Kart Tour is going to bring in ridiculous amounts of money. And Nintendo, I bet you
Fire Emblem Heroes still makes more money than that.
You think?
Yeah, because I feel like the Mario Kart stuff is more like maybe to the North American market, and I feel like the Fire Emblem Heroes is obviously like overseas.
Yeah, you know I can see that. Yeah, that probably appealed a little bit more on
that, but I feel like
I guess I don't know. I don't know how Mario Kart does in like Japan or anything like that. Which Japan is such a huge. Yeah, I mean we have to go. That's the only way to find out. I'm sure I can't Google it.
This is our quest.
But yeah, Fire Emblem probably tends to hit more in Japan, which would definitely, I mean, that would explain why they're making 46.6 million, because the mobile market in Japan is just outrageous.
Absurd. Yeah.
It's absolutely outrageous.
It's great. Well, hey, we've got some new Star Wars news, as I alluded to in the opening of this episode. And EA has updated its Star Wars Twitter account with a new Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order banner, which is supposedly the new title of the game, as well as posting a cryptic tease for Respawn Entertainment's upcoming game. The tweet features an animated image depicting what appears to be a weapon. It could perhaps be a lightsaber of some kind or some sort of a staff, and it's laid on a stone surface engraved with runes, and the runes kind of like glow a blue ominous glow. The image is accompanied by a caption. The caption says, "Don't stand out." This likely refers to the fact that in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, players will take on the role of a Jedi Padawan during the aftermath of Episode 3's Order 66. If you scrubbed the prequel trilogy from your memory, that was Senator Palpatine's mandate that all Jedi be wiped out. As such, we'd expect the game's protagonist to want to blend in and hide from any authorities. There'll be a first look at Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order at the Star Wars Celebration on Saturday at 1:30 p.m. Central. And that's 11:30 a.m. Pacific for people on the West Coast, 7:30 p.m. for our folks in the UK, and 4:30 a.m. on Sunday in Australia. Get fucking wrecked. The game itself is due to release holiday 2019.
Man, you were thorough with the times there. I it.
I would also like to point to this too. And you know, fuck, I'm going to do it live right now. Okay, Google. Execute order number 66.
Sorry, I don't have an inhibitor chip.
That's bullshit. It used to do it.
Well, at least only the whole internet can see you look like a jackass right now.
Did you hear though? It said it didn't have an inhibitor chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
You used to be able to do that, and it would go bum 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 bum.
That's awesome. It almost seems like this is kind of gonna be like a stealthy type game. I mean, if you gotta blend in, I assume it maybe not full on stealth, but I imagine you're not gonna be like running around with a lightsaber.
Yeah, out. I bet you don't even have a lightsaber in this game.
Probably not. It kind of, like you kind of hinted to there, it does kind of look like it's more of a staff of some sort. But
I think it's actually a lightsaber that's been smashed.
That would make sense.
And that looks like a rune that would have been like within like the Jedi temple relics. And it got smashed either by, a clone trooper turned bad, and you're a Padawan. My fear though is that I hope that it's like a progressionary thing where it's like you start off as a Padawan and then you grow into like an older character. Like I don't really want to play as a kid with no lightsaber and just kind of walk around worlds and be sneaky. I don't really want to do that. So I'm really hoping that there's some sort of action into this with a lightsaber.
Yeah, I mean, like the Force Awakens games, like you got more powerful, and by the end of them, you were, I mean, more skilled and everything. But yeah, I would like to see it progress. Like you said, more of a time based thing where you start off as a Padawan, and by the end of it, you're a full on mature Jedi that is decent with their abilities. And
I just want to hit puberty.
One day, buddy, one day.
I just want to hit puberty as a Padawan.
Yeah. It could happen. I mean, one day it's right there. I'm sure it'll happen any day.
His
now.
metachlorian count, sir, is far greater than we've ever seen before. It's because his balls have dropped, Obi-Wan. Oh God, no! I think for me, I feel like when people want to play a Star Wars game, at least for me, I want to have lightsabers in it. And if that's something that's not going to be in the game, I mean, I'm going to check it out because I love Star Wars, huge Star Wars fan. But I don't want to. I don't want it to be a full blown stealth game and get too like. I don't want it. Like, it's fucking stupid if I say I don't want this to get too deep. Do you know what I mean? Like it feels like
I get
this
what
is
you mean.
like,
Yeah.
like this is like like too far off of the timeline, the standardized timeline of Star Wars. I don't want this to be like way the fuck over here. I kind of want it to be, at least
somewhat enclosed in that.
Enclosed into it. So I want to see that.
No, that's fair. Today was a very busy day at work and a long day, so I actually didn't see the Respawn Entertainment tease as well.
Oh, okay.
But from what I understood from previous knowledge, that's supposed to be like you're supposed to be like a bounty or more of a bounty hunter type, or like basically like a space pirate, right? Yeah. No.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're kind of just like I guess it's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
You're kind of like outcast, like rebellious. I mean, it's clearly the start of like the feeling and sense for the buildup of the rebellion.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
From what I understood and everything that had been talked about previous, that this is going to be pretty well outside the realm of Jedi and things like that. It sounds like you're going to be kind of more of I mean, in a way, like a Han Solo type, or even more of a Boba Fett or something. I don't know. I just everything so far has been rumor and speculation anyway. But I didn't, like I said, I missed the tease. I didn't really get to see that, unfortunately. But now I have to go look at it. I didn't even know it happened.
People are saying that the whole "don't stand out" it probably means that the game's protagonist is one of the remaining Jedi now in hiding.
Yeah,
and that
would
kind of
make
got to
sense.
find them like an Obi-Wan Kenobi or Yoda, and you have to go find them. People are hoping that's a single. I'm just reading some Reddit stuff. People are hoping that's a single player game, or at least a single player game with a multiplayer mode. Obviously, Respawn has a great track record for both solo and for multiplayer. With Titanfall 2 remaining, one of my very favorite shooters, this guy says, this campaign would be great, but also having a truly amazing multiplayer experience is going to be fantastic, given that Battlefront 1 and 2 being re-released were kind of lackluster in this area.
I don't think it's going to have a multiplayer element because they're definitely going to have a Battlefront 3.
Sure, it's going to be a Battle Royale.
But I would absolutely love to see it be a co-op game.
You think they're going to do Battlefront 3?
Awesome. Yeah.
I don't think they are.
I think they will. 100%.
You think they're going to do a Battlefront 3?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I think this game, from what we know about it so far, I think it would serve better as like a co-op story-driven type game, even if it is, semi-open world or something like that. I think if you could explore this world and go through the story with a buddy, I think that would bring a lot to this game, especially if you could do it split screen, because that's a dead thing now.
Well, hey,
just saying,
you can't be a peasant and you only use one Xbox.
Right.
You've got to clearly have two Xboxes in the same home, or just play online and not get together ever again in life, ever. Fucking pleb.
So anyway, On to the next thing we have here. An undisclosed millionaire wants to have a battle royale in real life.
Oh my God. I know who it is.
So everybody was referring to him as Mr. Beast, which isn't that the
That's a YouTube guy.
Yeah,
I bet you it is.
It very well could be.
No, you know who it is? It's Pauly Shore. The person you least thought it could be.
Yeah, probably.
Pauly Shore.
You
David
really
Spade.
think he hasn't burnt through all his money yet?
No, that's the thing. Do you know?
He's not a millionaire if he's burnt through all his money.
Do you know though? Do you know if he's burned through his money?
I don't know.
That's why
I
he's having
don't
a
keep
fucking
up with
battle
Pauly
royale.
Shore.
Well, I think this is somebody who either like a Mr. Beast that just like blows money on ridiculous things because he ends up making more money off of it, or it's gonna be some celebrity that has like $1 million stuff. Like, this is probably fucking. This is you know who this is fucking Soldier Boy.
Oh,
God.
We've already looked into it. He's broke. We know that one.
No, this is Soldier Boy. This is gonna be a fire festival. People are gonna show up on a fucking island, and there's gonna be no way to get back home.
But anyway, an unnamed person with a significant amount of wealth is planning to set up a real life 100-person battle royale event on a private island. Hush Hush, which styles itself as the world's leading luxury shopping marketplace, has received a request from an anonymous person who is looking for a game maker who can help organize the 3-day event. Players will be equipped with airsoft guns and touch-sensitive body armor. The last person standing is set to win a 100,000 euro prize. Sorry,
Jesus.
The plan is for the anonymous millionaire to acquire a private island, which will be the setting for this real-life battle royale. The competition will run for 3 days with 12 hours of competition each day. During the nighttime, players will be able to camp for the night. All camping gear and food will be provided. This insane event is only in the conception stage. As noted earlier, Hush Hush is looking for a game maker with large-scale event management experience who can design their arena. Battle Royale games have become incredibly popular over the last few years, and our customer is a huge fan who wants to make the game a reality in the safest way possible, says Hush Hush founder Aaron Hairpin on the request page. If the championship is a success this year, it's something he wants to make an annual event moving forward, which is very exciting. Prospective game makers can apply at the Hush Hush website, and the project pays 1,500 euros daily. With an expected 6-week duration, the contract is set to pay out 45,000 euros.
Yeah, good paycheck, man.
Yeah, that's I'd do it. That'd be fun.
I mean, that's 50,000 US, 6 weeks of work.
Yeah,
that's not bad at all.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
You
got to do it quick though. Brexit might happen. This might be worth like $2.
Right, no kidding. This is interesting. I can't see it's going to be something that it might be annual for a couple years until the Battle Royale hype kind of dies down.
This is going to make so much money. This is genius.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Find out
and you know what?
It.
This would probably actually outlive the Battle Royale genre as a whole anyway, because this is just something that would be
Hunger
fun
Games.
as hell to do. Yeah. Just a real life Hunger Games with airsoft guns and touch sensitive body armor. Hell yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. You know what we should do, or what it's actually going to turn out to be? It's going to be some sick joke. They're going to get a bunch of people on an island. Like I said, okay, no way to fend for themselves. Just leave them there like Fire Festival. And then there's going to be 3 unvaccinated children put on that island as well.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. I sure. Why not?
Could you imagine?
Because that is the analogy I would have thought of.
Here's Timmy. He doesn't have any tuberculosis shots, nor does he have any polo shots. Figure
Measles?
it out.
Nope.
Bum. He doesn't have measles, mumps, or rubella shot. Not even stage 1.
Not even a tetanus shot.
Yeah, good luck. Not even a tetanus shot, and I heard he stepped on a fucking seashell on his way here. Watch your shit. Everyone just runs. Be incredible.
I have never heard of Hush Hush. Not gonna lie. Never heard of it.
Well, I mean, I think that's
Probably
because we're
because
both not super rich.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, I've still heard of major expensive fancy brands, but doesn't mean
Like,
I own them.
I look at fish eggs as just unborn fish fetuses that people are eating on a fucking Ritz cracker. But I'm not rich enough to eat it, so I haven't become rich enough to the point where I can say I'm not okay with just Cheez-Its. I need to put fish fetus on my fucking Cheez-Its.
I like just Cheez-Its. I'm good with
Right.
just Cheez-Its.
No, me too. But this is the thing we don't understand.
I'm a simpleton. That's why.
We don't understand. Okay, we don't get it yet. We don't make that guap to be able to sit
That
there and
guap.
say we gotta gut a fish, and then we've got to take all of its eggs and we've got to spread this on Wonder White. I'm cool with just peanut butter on Wonder White. I'm cool with dollar store peanut butter on Wonder White. Them shitty little jars. Get at
I
me.
mean, at least I get Jif.
Jif has rat shit in it.
I don't fucking care. I like Jif.
There goes that sponsor. No, Jif has shit in it. Jif has rat poop in it.
You would be absolutely surprised by
I
the
know,
amount of things.
I know. I've Googled
have
it,
shit-
and I
that-
don't eat those things.
Yeah, almost every company has a certain amount that
Great.
they are allowed to have.
This is going to be good for
feces
down
in.
the road.
Just
Yes,
saying. I'm just saying.
we will absolutely Coca-Cola Company. We will absolutely advertise your product on our show. Go back to episode 60 to hear an example of our show. There's rat shit on every piece of food that you put in your body. I swear to God.
Have you ever?
Cans are filthy, right? Like pop cans are filthy. Like,
that's what I was
rats
going to say.
shit
Like
and pee,
everybody
and then they walk across everything.
Yeah, there was a documentary that came out probably fucking 4 years ago, and it was about all the crap that's on those cans while they're in storage and everything. It's disgusting. I just don't think about it. And that's a good
way to stay safe.
It hasn't killed me yet.
That's definitely the right course of action to not
alive.
get diseases. Just don't think about it.
So
what the fuck?
My wife's
I wipe my can.
Husband works in he goes around and
careful.
I know. I understand how this works. It goes out on the internet. I got it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for reminding me anytime I go to tell a story. It's great. Anyway,
I have to be legal counsel.
Yeah, I don't need legal counsel. He goes around and he fixes like washers and dishwashers and things in food places. And so he has the insight on a lot of the food places around where we live. And that has almost ruined some things. Like I said, just don't think about it. It's better that way, because everything that every place you've ever been to and gotten food is probably fucking disgusting. Let's be honest.
That's no. Every place that I've ever ate at is fucking disgusting.
All of the manufacturers that make food and things, they have a certain tolerance for things in their products.
Mm-hmm.
So I
like to eat.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. If you'd like to act like it doesn't happen, that's fine.
I eat at home.
There you go.
I eat at home.
The vegetables that are covered in shit before you get them.
Stop.
Anyway, so tell me about the next piece of news, Jeffrey.
Oh my God, I hate
you. Do
it.
Smash. Careful now.
Smash Bros. Ultimate may soon get a stage builder. A new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate commercial includes an image of the game's menu that may indicate that a stage builder mode is coming. There's some like little white kid hanging out in front of his TV with a bowl cut going, like playing a Switch. It's in the dock. The family's all having fucking fun. They're not. And on the main menu in the bottom right corner, you can see stage builder on the menu, and everyone's lost their mind about this. The screenshot appears right at the beginning of the new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate commercial, and the icon on the bottom right indicates the mode, as I said previously. This new addition may be a part of Smash Ultimate's 3.0 update that was teased in a previous Nintendo Direct, and may or may not coincide with the release of the next DLC character, Persona 5's Joker. The stage builder mode may have been a feature postponed during development, as the game is already filled with a ton of content, and game director Masahiro Sakurai has said that he literally received IV drips and went to work at certain points.
Yes.
That's fucked. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
That came out a little while ago about that whole IV thing. He was sick, and so he literally hooked himself to an IV just so he could keep working. Unreal. So
yeah, that's fucked up. I don't want to condone that. I don't want to make that a good thing.
Yeah, and not even just him as being Sakurai and being the Smash Bro god. Japan's work culture is kind of fucked as a whole.
It's fucking terrible.
It's
I have worked with people
really
in
rough.
Japan before, and it's like they're working like 12-hour days, and they're expected, like, you're just expected to work forever until like you need to go home when a project's done.
Yeah.
Like, people don't see their families, people work on the weekends. It's insane. And it's not like open your laptop and like answer a couple emails for like half an hour. I do that on the weekend sometimes, but it's like, nope, bitch, you're working the whole day on the weekend.
Right.
And there's hardly any benefits.
Yeah. But even on top of that, I mean, Sakurai takes it to a whole new level. I feel so bad for him, but I also don't know, like, some of it seems like it is his, he wants to, like, he's just that passionate about it, but at the same time it's not healthy. Like,
no,
you gotta,
definitely not.
if you're sick, I'm pretty sure the rest of your team could probably make it one day without you or 2 days without you. Go home.
Maybe it was all the rat poop.
Sleep a little bit. It's probably all the rat poop on all of the cans.
On Pockies. Just rat shit on Pockies. That's it.
There it is.
We figured it out.
You heard it here first.
Pockies and Shin Ramen.
And this is
There's
how we're going to get sued by
it.
Pocky. Great.
Yeah, shit.
Fantastic.
No, we can neither confirm nor deny that there's rat poop on Pocky. We're safe. Do you want
legal counsel?
If you need an IV,
let me consult my legal counsel on if we can say that or not.
We definitely can.
No.
That's why we made that closing statement.
And
rendered our argument useless. What is you want to get the next piece of news?
Yeah. Okay. So right now there is a rumored Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription, which would combine Game Pass with Xbox Live Gold, which is something we really kind of brought up a while back, something we assumed was going to happen. But anyway, Microsoft is rumored to be working on a new subscription tier for Xbox Game Pass called Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Classic.
Fantastic. Add Ultimate to it. It changes everything.
Fucking right.
This would bundle Xbox Live Gold as part of the service with Game Pass. The Ultimate tier of Game Pass will reportedly be priced at $14.99 per month, which is a $5 premium on top of the standard $9.99 a month price now. And Xbox Live Gold and Xbox Game Pass bundle has long been rumored, but on Friday, a well-known Microsoft leaker hoaxed something like that.
Kind
little
of
H0
like
capital
that.
X0.
He's kind of pulling leet speak as well as just like being cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's real cool. Posted on Twitter that it was finally happening. Brad Sams of Thurrott later seconded the report, with The Verge reporting something similar.
If The Verge said it's true, it's got to be fucking true.
Yeah. Almost like Dieter. Getting your gaming news from the Wall Street Journal.
Dieter Bond.
When reached for a comment, Microsoft spokesperson told Polygon, "We do not comment on rumors or speculation." Xbox Game Pass Ultimate's supposed pricing scheme would be a substantial savings for monthly Xbox Live Gold subscribers. Gold subscription costs $9.99 a month, but the rumored pricing would match what it costs to subscribe to Game Pass monthly and get Xbox Live Gold annually for about $180 total. Xbox owners can often get deals on annual and 3-month subscriptions to Gold, making Ultimate more of a savings if you're going month to month or prefer a bit of convenience. So yeah, there's that.
The subscriptions.
More subscriptions to add on top of your subscriptions.
This is it still cheaper? Just okay. So Game Pass $9.99 currently, $120 a month.
Mm-hmm.
$120 a year. My apologies.
Yeah.
And then you can go buy a whole year of Xbox for $60 for gold.
Which would put you at 180.
Yeah, which puts us at 180. This is odd. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it's like, huh. It's I don't know. I don't know what to I feel like they're just gonna put people in at $14.99 and then just fucking raise it.
Oh, absolutely.
Because here's the thing, that puts you at like $179.88.
So
for the year. Which
yeah,
I mean, it's the same fucking price.
they're 100% going to put this out there, and then I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, maybe even a full year later, they're going to raise the price, just like Netflix has done over and over and over and over and over. It used to be $7.99. It's now up to what, $14, depending on
It's
which
going up
plan
again.
you have.
It's
Yeah,
going up again.
that would be the price that it's getting raised to. Because it's at like $12.99 now, and I think it's going up to $14.99 or something like that. I just got the email, 2-3 weeks ago or something like that. But
fuck.
That's how these subscriptions get you. Is they usually either raise the price or they hope you forget about it and you just keep paying for it, especially with the auto renew as being a default option.
No, the price of
Depending on which
here's the
Netflix you
thing.
get, because they have a couple different plans.
The price of the basic plan will rise from $8 to $9 per month. The standard plan that includes HD streaming on 2 devices, which is what most people have, will go from $11 to $13 per month. And the price of its premium plan will increase from $14 to $16.
Yeah, I have the middle plan, so it's jumping up to 13. Yeah. Right.
Jesus,
it's crazy, man. These subscriptions, like they're great to an extent, but at the same time, they're usually
they're great for the public market.
Right.
Because overnight, $1, you get 50 million people on it. You're making $50 million extra a month.
Right. It's so simple just to raise that price overnight, and everybody thinks, hey, it's a dollar. Who cares, But I don't know, man. I really, really don't like the route that we're going with all the subscriptions, but it's not going to get any better. It's just going to get worse.
We should get Game Pass in a box.
Game Pass in a box.
Yeah, Game Pass box. Everyone did boxes, right? Let's go back to boxes. Everyone did boxes with dumb shit in it, right? Why don't we throw a fucking meal kit into this too?
Sure, why not?
Make dinner, play games.
Let's do it.
Maybe put Zune music subscription in there too.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Fuck, throw Bing in there, even though it's free. Just throw it in there. Just throw more shit into a package, and I don't know. I feel like it's absolutely ripe for them to go raise the price. Like it's gonna go to $19.99, and it's gonna be $19.99. You're gonna get Game Pass on the next system. This is just to get people into the ecosystem, buy the next Xbox, and then they're gonna raise it to $19.99. In my mind, there's no fucking way they're making the same amount of money right now. They're just getting people into more subscription for 2 subscriptions.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, if you pay month to month right now, it can be $10 a month. But no, I don't know many people that fucking do that. They go and they buy the whole year for $60.
Right.
Because why the fuck would you pay double the fucking price for Xbox Live Gold?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess Game Pass. Usually, I'll let it go, and then I'll actually let it expire and then wait for a deal and pick it back up again, because it goes on sale all the time.
Right.
So.
Oh, and this would keep people from doing that.
You're right, and I think that's a big
because
part
you're
of what
pairing your service, and this is it. Maybe this is what. Maybe shit, dude. Maybe the next system we don't even have the option to not get Game Pass.
That's a possibility.
Maybe it's just here you go. Here's the 2 things together, and you need to pay for this in order to play stuff online, and you just so happen to also get these games.
Yeah,
Game Pass Ultimate's a terrible name too, by the way, but whatever.
Yeah, it's a garbage name.
Oh God. Well, hey, apparently cheat codes are now an incentive for pre-ordering games nowadays. Bethesda has started this trend. The deluxe edition of Rage 2 comes with 3 cheat codes enabled from the get-go, and any pre-order gets the user the He's on Fire chat or cheat starring Kithro. All the others must be obtained from the Wasteland Wizard, an NPC wandering the game. He sells cheats and other things for in-game currency. In addition to Kithro's cameo, my God, he's also recently appeared in Dota 2 and as the play-by-play man for Mutant Football League. Rage 2 will feature these following cheats. Get good. With this cheat, every enemy goes down in one hit for the ultimate sacrilegious abomination of an easy mode. Son of Thor makes the player electrified, therefore electrocuting any enemies who get close, like Joe Biden. Phoenix Rejector. I pulled this from, I forget who I pulled this from for the cheat stuff. Phoenix Rejector Seat. Instead of ejecting you from the vehicle, this ejects the vehicle from you, which is, I think, fucking brilliant. Clegg support. Rage 2 character Clegg Clayton joins you as a friendly AI companion, and he's a bit of a prick, though, so it's uncertain whether this confers any real benefit. I'm not even looking that forward to Rage 2, and it has nothing to do with Bethesda. And it's not me. It's not my thing, man.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on that.
I mean, I'll probably end up playing it because obviously we have the podcast, but I don't know if I'm really gonna review the fucking thing to a full tilt because I'm not I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just fucking over kind of games like that.
Yeah, the whole Mad Max feel.
Stuff up. Bethesda announced, by the way, oh god, when you bring up the next piece of news, and I'll let you know about the E3 schedules because there's E3 schedule stuff that's already come out.
Okay. The PlayStation Classic price has dropped to $34, which we've actually kind of talked about seeing it for fairly cheap. I mean, I saw it for $29.99 the other day, but this is a official price drop, I believe. This has dropped consistently since December 3rd, 2018, when it launched at $100. Since then, we've seen price points from $60 to $40 to $34 when compared to Nintendo's NES and SNES classics, which sold out right away. The PlayStation Classic has not really garnered nearly the same kind of hype that the Nintendo consoles did. It just kind of seems like $100 might have been a little bit much for a retro console. But
I think the PlayStation Classic was just a little bit too much for Earth.
I think it was a little too little for Earth, actually, and I think that's why it's not selling. Quite the opposite. But hey, what do I know?
Man, I mean, I just feel so they're never going to come out with a PlayStation 2, I don't think. Do you think they still come out with something?
No, as poorly as this one sold, I highly doubt it, even though I think the PlayStation 2 would sell a lot better than the PlayStation 1 did, honestly. Just from a technical perspective, the PlayStation 1 games did not age well, and we kind of talked about that when this was announced. That whole style of game just really, really aged poorly. I think a PlayStation 2 has a lot more games that people really, really grew up with, and that would be the main market for buying this, a PlayStation 2 Classic. But I could be wrong. They might do it anyway. Who knows? It's Sony. They kind of do whatever they want anyway, right?
Yeah, this is true. What I was saying previously with E3 schedule, this kind of like just came out, so I'm just going to get into it real quick. We're starting to get kind of the schedule for who's going to be doing, I guess, quote unquote, keynotes at E3 or big press events at E3 this year, and when those times are and when the days are. So EA Play will take place from June 7th to the 9th. So from Friday night Pacific time, so I'm assuming from like probably 6 or 7 o'clock Pacific. So you're gonna, East Coast is gonna have to stay up pretty late. EA will be holding various live streams, including an all new EA Play kickoff event, where basically EA has said we're skipping the press conference this year and are replacing it with multiple live streams that will air during the first 2 days of the event, bringing you more of what you've told us you want, more gameplay and insights from the teams making the games. So they're going to Nintendo Direct model, where it's just going to be videos of it. I never really understood the keynote stuff, honestly, from EA and from the other smaller guys. I don't even understand really the keynotes, honestly, from Microsoft or from Sony, unless you're announcing fucking hardware. I don't know why you're there in person. I don't fucking get it. It just seems like a massive incurred cost. It makes no sense to me. That's just stuck around because of the old days when we had, gaming magazines. The full E3 2019 schedule for EA Play has yet to be announced, but it will run again, like I said, until June 9th with the EA Play Fan Fest, where players can get hands-on with the EA lineup running across the Saturday and Sunday, June 8th to the 9th. So best believe it, we will probably be getting together on Saturday and watching some of that. Also on Sunday, June 9th, Bethesda will be doing an E3 keynote. There'll be something on the lines of Elder Scrolls is going to feature in some way at the Bethesda's press conference this year. It's been confirmed that there's no Elder Scrolls 6 or Starfield presence this year at the conference, but there's a fucking dragon in the image that they put up there as well. It's just all their characters from all their different games in there. People look way too much into this shit. Theirs is going to be taking place 5:30 Pacific time, which is 8:30 Eastern for us. And that is going to be taking place again on Sunday, June 9th. The PC Gaming Show will be taking place on Monday, June 10th from 10 Pacific 10 a.m. Pacific, aka 1 o'clock Eastern time. So little odd. The PC Gaming Show has grown every year, but I don't know. It's kind of, I was in person at that one last year and it's good. It's just, it's weird that the time that takes place, I feel like it gets overshadowed by all the console stuff. I really do. Like, I feel like it almost would be better off like the week before, the week after all this shit. But whatever. Ubisoft is doing something at E3 2019 as well. Ubi E3, which is their annual E3 conference, kicks off June 10th as well. And that is set to be taking place at 1 o'clock Pacific time, aka 5 o'clock Eastern time. So we'll have to see. Other confirmed for it is Devolver Digital. Some of this information is just coming in, guys, so I apologize for being kind of all over the place. Sunday, June 10th at 8 p.m. Pacific time, so 11 o'clock Eastern on a Sunday. We'll see Devolver Digital's press conference, which will be a little nuts. Other than that, it seems like people are just E3 is just kind of doing their own fucking thing. And then Tuesday, June 12th, you've got Nintendo doing their thing at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So you're going to be having that at 12 Eastern time. And while Nintendo hasn't confirmed yet, apparently there is a slot already taken for that. And then, of course, we'll see what Microsoft is up to as well. Most likely they're going to be on the 11th as the E3 conference goes from June 11th to the 12th in Los Angeles. So, what to see? I don't know. E3 2019, super awkward this year.
It's going to be weird.
Going to be real super weird. No Sony. Have not heard anything from Sony yet about any sort of event, any sort of concrete details, or any sort of really big teases. But I'm sure they'll probably wait for a couple people to announce when they're having their shit, and then Sony will say something to overshadow it. So they're probably waiting for Microsoft to make their move. And once Microsoft says, hey, we'll be announcing blah, 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 and teasing their shit, Sony will come out with something to try to overshadow. So we'll wait for that stuff. And when we have that, we will absolutely report that to you guys immediately. But that's kind of it. I mean, honestly, it's I don't know how much longer E3 is going to be around, dude.
Yeah, we kind of touched on that a couple episodes ago, but yeah, I wouldn't think it's gonna last more than 2-3 years, maybe more. I think by
or
that
at least
time it's gonna
really go down to industry,
back to industry, right?
And like not only that, but also like go down way down in scale,
right?
Because GDC is overshadowing the shit out of it now,
which is weird, but yeah.
I mean, they're going through their shit. I mean, it's only a matter of time before GDC turns into a industry and public event.
Right.
Like full-blown public event where people can attend, any sort of seminar or whatever. It's weird.
Yeah, it's not very far away at all, I'm sure. couple years, maybe even next year. Who knows? I mean,
Yeah, and speaking of not that far away too, I mean, we might be getting some solid teases and rumors coming out of your consoles over the next like 3 to 4 weeks because I mean we're in April,
yep.
so this is in June, and this is pretty well, just in the middle of June, so it's not that far off. We're looking at 2.5 months or 2 months at this point now, actually, pretty much 2 months on the dot.
Yeah,
When this episode comes out,
we're right there. It's so close. I can almost taste it.
it's so tasty.
It's
my
so
gosh.
it's so taste. I can almost close it.
Well, before we close this out, we need to make some money, honey. So today's broadcast is brought to you by Audible. You can get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial by heading on over to audibletrial.com/diggity. Get access to a ton of titles. Get your book learnings on without having to read. Can't read, not a problem. That is a pretty huge issue if you live in America and you can't read. Probably figure that out. But in the meantime, you can listen to someone read to you. So head on over to audibletrial.com/diggity. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial on us. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Diggity Podcast. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel name is Diggity. You can find me on Xbox One. My gamer tag is Maple Jeff. Brody, your gamer tag is
Luscious Brody.
Hell yeah. Leave us a review, guys, on iTunes as well as a comment also on YouTube if you can. It gives us all important feedback that we need to make the show better and also allows people to find the show easier on those platforms. And until next time, guys, we will see you for the Friday show. See ya.